So I didn't really record much video yesterday. I was kind of just enjoying driving, but we had a great day's driving yesterday and made camp, had a great night. The stars were absolutely incredible. It's probably the best stars I've seen in the whole of the UAE, and in a lot of places as well. It was absolutely spectacular. I've got quite a few pictures, so I'm sure I'll put a few up on the screen in a second. So we've actually been going through this track quite a lot quicker than we thought we would, so we've got a lot of spare time, which is nice. So we saw last night while we set up camp, saw some nice areas that might be good to try driving. There's a couple of massive dunes up here, so we're going to have a go at playing around on those. Yeah, and just have kind of like, just take it easy today. We've got no rush to try and be at certain GPS points by a certain time, because like I said, we've done so much more distance than we thought we were going to do. So yeah, it's really spectacular as always here, and we've not seen a single person apart from one camel farmer since we've been here, so it's utterly dead. Much better than the Morib Dune, where you normally get other people. I still look over my shoulder just in case someone's coming. It's a force of habit while driving. So yeah, so plenty more drone shots this time as well, so plenty to look forward to. Going down this biggest dune I've ever been down, talking to camera, telling you about the experience, and I forgot to press record like an absolute muppet. So I'm gonna have to go all the way up it again and all the way down it again. What a tool. Anyway, here we go. Low range. Near the edge. Oh. Go on, go on. I'm literally on the edge of a horrifically big dune. I do not want to drift sideways and go down it without me being in control, because that would be the end of the world. Oh. And now I'm going towards the edge.
Whenever you are.
Ooh, I've got my foot flat on the brakes. I cannot stop. All right, mate, I'm coming down. God, this is so steep. That's the sound of the sand. My foot's not on the brake or accelerator or anything. The sand is, I'm going down on a wave. I don't even know where the camera is. The angle was so steep, the camera was off somewhere else. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Okay, right, so great start to the morning. We've done a huge dune. Got a little bit damaged to the car because I had to go through a bush at the bottom of the dune. I didn't have any choice, and I made a few scrapes, which is a bit of a shame, but not the end of the world. She's an old girl, just a few battle scars. So yeah, we're heading back towards the track that we've been following on the GPS, and we're just going across this dry lake bed, and then we're going to go into the next valley, and I think we're going to have a look around there, because from what we can tell there's a huge dune there, and we're going to see if we can maybe find a way up it or do something fun. But yeah, I'm not really taking many pictures today. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. It's more about the drive and the experience, and I'm just completely addicted to being here, and I want to video it, and I want to make like a really good video rather than you just looking at my face talking, but at the same time I don't really want to just be stopping all the time and break up the adventure. So yeah, we'll see. I'll do a bit of video a bit later. There's going to be a bit more drone shots in this one though, I think, because yeah, drone seems to be working on and off, so that's good. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's have a look at this. Hold up there, just going to walk this. Guessing it's that over there.
Will be the same one as what.
Right, here we go.
Channel mode.
Well, that needs a bit more speed. Oh shit. Right, the radios are dead, so I'm having to run back. I've just come up this massive hill. It was really difficult to do low range. So now I'm trying to get Joe to come because I've got my car out. There he comes. Let's see if he can do it in one. This is really soft. You just have to have a lot of momentum. You can see how deep the tyre tracks are in the sand, unless you've got enough momentum to cruise over it. So you can see like the tyre tracks here are much thinner. Sorry, they're less deep because there was more momentum, but when you're going slow, it's a killer. As you can see, he's right on the edge as well. You don't want to slip down that. Well, he's going to have a big run up. Yes. Joe McRae. Right, so our map route tells us we've got to go up this massive dune over here, and there are about 5 or 6 different tracks, all of which haven't been used in quite a long time. So we're having a look to see which one we're going to pick. I think I'm going to go for one of the big ones because you only live once. Let's try and show you what I mean. Oh, that is soft. Right, I think it'll be a bit far away for you to see that, but Joe's tried to get up this hill and it's really soft, so he's got most of the way up. I'd say probably about 75% up, but he's had to come back down now. So might have to do a low range job or just give it a bit more. He's gonna hit a bush. We'll see. I was redlining. Oh, brilliant. Where's it go now? No.
I was like, don't come up. I don't think it's worth it. Next thing, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to move out the way. I was running.
Joe's got a bit of air there. Right, we got up the hill, Joe went left and he hit a big ditch, and I saw him go 3 wheels, one wheel off the ground, so I went the other way so that I didn't get a massive hit. Obviously now I'm having to do a 3-point turn on the edge of a dune, which is not great, so I don't want to get stuck. Oh, shit. Oh, you f***er. I'm gonna try and go over. I'm a bit perched. Yeah, I'm perched a bit on an angle. I saw you hit that dip and you went up in the air, and at last minute I was like, oh, I'll just play.
Okay, you can probably tell by the look on my face that I'm not very comfortable in this position. As I try and move the car forward this time, it starts to tip towards the passenger side of the car, and the car suddenly feels at a very uncomfortable angle, probably as if it is about to tip, and I'm not very happy at this point.
I know. And then, yeah, I know.
How hard is that? However I pull you.
This is my worst nightmare.
As soon as you start nose down, you're going to go full right hand lock in.
Yeah.
Wait a second. The one good thing is your nose is further in than what your tail is.
I was scared to go for it, aren't I?
Maybe try and clear some sand, so go all the way to the right. No, right.
Sorry. Don't want to move. Oh.
Okay, maybe if you come left hand down and reverse the start. Slowly. Great drive.
Okay, right. As you can see, I'm probably quite red and sweaty. So, we had a moment where we came up to the beginning of the hill. Joe went one way but hit a big ditch, so I went the other way to avoid the ditch, and then I got myself stuck on the crest of a dune, and the car was parked at a very uncomfortable angle, let's just say that. And having been in a car that's rolled 3 times before, the feeling of that angle is petrifying, like worse than anything you can imagine, you know, like roller coaster or whatever. It's just because you don't know if it's going to tip or not. So I stopped the car and it was resting on the sand on the edge. Tried to move it, it had a bit of traction, but every time I moved it the angle would get greater and was bad. So I stopped, got out of the car to have a look, to assess it. Moved Joe's car to a point where it could act as an anchor with a snap rope attached, just in case it did tip. But looking at it, the only angle we could get Joe's car at, I don't think it was going to stop the car tipping because of the hitch point at the back and where it is quite low. I think it would have just tipped anyway. So after lots of looking around and looking at options and stuff, we decided I was going to have to go forward with the car, go past the tipping angle and accelerate out of it, which I knew was an option but was not a very comfortable option. So yeah, well, Joe videoed it. He said that my driver's side wheels did come off the ground, but I managed to get through it. Right.
Yeah, do you want to have lunch you, or do you want to drive for a bit longer to get to somewhere?
I'd be happy to have a rest, to be honest. I don't really mind where, just somewhere flat, I suppose. Let me just pull up here down by the edge of the sand on the lake bed. Cut. Anyway, yeah, so Joe videoed it. I had it in low range, second gear, and I just had to power through it. And I hit the bottom of the dune quite hard, but I had to have that momentum, otherwise I was going to tip. And the car did briefly go on two wheels. You can see it in the video. It doesn't look very dramatic in the video, but yeah, so we're just setting up for lunch now to have a break, so I'm positioning the car. The sun put the awning out. Anyway, my heart is racing. I do not like it when stuff like that happens, and it's one of those things you have to get through. It's part of the adventure. So we're now going to stop. We're going to have cold drinks. We're going to have some lunch, and we're going to chill. End of.